What do you know about the Book of Kells? You probably know it by name, but let's delve a little deeper. What is the Book of Kells? To put it simply, it's an elaborate Irish illuminated manuscript that contains the four Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, completely written in Latin. Other texts include Gospel summaries, canon tables, and prefaces to the Gospels and Evangelists. Where did it come from? The exact origins of the Book of Kells are unknown, but it's estimated to have been made around 800 CE, and there's hot debate over exactly where it was created. It may have been a monastery on the Scottish island Iona, or in Kells, County Meath in Ireland. Or maybe it was started in Iona and moved to Kells, or the other way around. It may have been made in Lindisfarne, England. Ultimately, there's no way to know, but it eventually ended up at Kells. What is it made of? Every one of the 340 folios of the Book of Kells is written on vellum, which is made from animal skin. The skin is washed and soaked in lime to remove the hair. Any remaining hair is scraped off, and the skin is attached to a frame to stretch it out, and then it's cleaned again. Once it's dry, it can be processed into sheets. A folded piece of vellum is called a bifolium, which make up the majority of the Book of Kells. Vellum is extremely durable compared to paper, which explains part of how it's lasted for 1,200 years. Now to bedazzle these folios, there's a wide variety of materials used to create the pigments, including, but not limited to, indigo for blues, orpiments for yellows, red from lead, and copper for green. Pigments could also be layered on top of each other and mixed for infinite rich color variations. It was finished with delicate, intricate gold leaf. Now let's talk about scribes. Until the printing press was invented in 1450 by Johannes Gutenberg, most bound books were created by scribes in monasteries, tediously copying text for years for one book to be completed. This made books super expensive and time-consuming, as well as inaccessible to a generally illiterate public. The Book of Kells had 4 different scribes that worked on it, each with their own signature text layout styles and color choices, but their identities are a mystery. There were also 3 artists with their own styles, but who they were and whether they were also scribes is a mystery as well. The Book of Kells is written in a script called Insular Majuscule. While the artistry in the text is apparent, it's surprisingly sloppy and has many mistakes, along with repeated or completely omitted passages. The grading conditions and repetitive work clearly made it so that the artistry was more important than the text itself. The gorgeously rendered artistry of the book made it a statement piece, meant to instill wonder and awe as opposed to be used for actual reading. Most people reading from it would have already had it memorized for religious ceremonies. The book's amazingly detailed illustrations combine human, animal, and natural imagery in abstract and highly detailed art, along with the previously mentioned Insular Majuscule and vivid, recognizable symbolism such as the Chi-Rho symbol. How did it get here? The Book of Kells has remarkably survived over a millennium of Viking raids, fires, thefts, and a couple centuries of no one knowing where it was, which makes its condition even more impressive. Over time, it did go through many revisions. The current size is not the original size, as it was trimmed, gilded, and rebound in the 1800s. Currently, it has been at Trinity College Dublin since 1661, on display since the mid-1800s, and sees over 500,000 visitors per year. The Book of Kells remains one of Ireland's most well-known pieces of culture and history, and its significance and artistry is truly amazing. Thank you for watching.